human trafficking is not an abstract issue. It's not something that happens elsewhere. It is here, woven into our communities, our policies, and the lives of people we love. In my work with Freedom Network USA, I've had an up-close and painful view into how our federal policies are harming survivors. What we are witnessing is not simply neglect. It's exploitation by omission and commission. In many ways, our government is mirroring the dynamics upon which traffickers rely, the deliberate creation and deepening of vulnerability. Traffickers prey on those whose lives have already been destabilized, youth without supports, immigrants navigating hostile systems, people with disabilities, those living in poverty. And they target individuals whose identities are stigmatized or marginalized, such as the LGBTQIA++ communities and people of color. When policies strip safety nets, undermine civil rights, attack gender identity, erase reproductive autonomy, remove immigrant protections, or defund services, those policies don't just hurt people. They create perfect conditions for trafficking to flourish. Tonight, we must name that truth clearly. Oppression is not separate from trafficking. It is the fuel that drives it. Freedom Network was founded on that principle and continues to be rooted in anti-racism and anti-oppression, because trafficking cannot be dismantled without dismantling the inequities that make people exploitable in the first place. And if we are honest about our nation's history, the United States has been trafficking individuals for over 400 years. The first trafficked people in this country were African captives. Human beings kidnapped, sold, and exploited for profit. This history is not incidental. It is foundational, and it lives in our systems still. Human trafficking in the United States is not small, hidden, or marginalized. It is a multi-billion-dollar business, a market that expands whenever opportunity and profit collide. As our executive director, Jean Bruggeman, says, and sorry about this, Karen, understanding human trafficking is not rocket science. Opportunity plus benefit equals trafficking. Right now, we are living in a moment when political choices are multiplying opportunities for traffickers. Cuts to survivor services, attacks on civil liberties, and implementation of harmful agendas like Project 2025 are shredding the social safety net. These choices leave people without health care, without housing, without legal protections, and without stability. As that safety net collapses, vulnerabilities explode. So does the risk of exploitation.
Amen.
We are here because trafficking is not inevitable. It is a choice, a policy choice, a values choice, a societal choice. We can choose systems that protect people instead of exposing them. We can choose services that help survivors heal instead of forcing them back into harm. We can choose to believe people when they say they're in danger, and to invest in the communities that traffickers prey upon. Freedom Network believes that if it could eliminate the three pillars of poverty, affordable housing, affordable childcare, and affordable and accessible health care, we could decrease poverty rates, thereby decreasing vulnerabilities. Every time we push for housing, for immigration protections, for LGBTQIA++ rights, for reproductive freedom, for economic stability, we are fighting trafficking. Every time we refuse to accept policies that treat people as disposable, we are fighting trafficking. So tonight, in this vigil, as we honor victims and survivors, let us also make a commitment to action. We will advocate for policies that reduce rather than create vulnerability. We will invest in community-based services that allow survivors not only to survive, but thrive.
Yes.
We will name oppression wherever we see it, because without oppression, trafficking does not survive.
There you go.
The people we honor here tonight, the survivors, the victims, they deserve nothing less. And for our future, we demand nothing less. Thank you so much for coming. And remember, we can do this. It's not inevitable. Thank you so much.
Thank you.